everybody, my name is Vy. Today we will talk a few words about glucose and fructose. Glucose and fructose are both of monosaccharide sugar. They are all found naturally in fruit, vegetable, dairy products, and grains. However, they are different in their chemical structure, the way your body digests and metabolize them, how to affect your health. The first, we move to what is the glucose. Glucose is a type monosaccharide important energy source and living organism is a component of the many carbohydrates. Glucose are present of most of the daily food and drink. In foods, glucose are commonly found to another simple sugar to form either polysaccharide, disaccharide, or starch. When the glucose in the blood moves to the cell, it's either called blood sugar or blood glucose. How does your body make glucose? The main source of blood glucose comes from the carbohydrate-rich foods such as rye, potatoes, or foods. When you eat, food moves down the esophagus into your stomach. Here, acids and enzymes break the food mixture into the small pieces, and glucose is released in the process. The glucose then travels to the intestines and absorbed into the bloodstream. In the bloodstream, insulin has glucose reach every cell in the body. After body is used enough of the energy it needs, the remaining glucose is stored as secondary store called glycogen in the liver and muscle. Your body will store enough to fuel you to function for about a day. If you don't eat several hours, your blood sugar level drops and pancreas secretes insulin. The alpha cells in the pancreas begin to produce another hormone called glucagon. They run to the signal the liver to break down stored glycogen and convert it back into the glucose. The nucleus from glucose enter the bloodstream for energy source until you eat again. The liver can also make all the glucose use uh, harnessing of the whey products, amino acids, and fat. The next, we move to the function of glucose in our body. The first, provide energy for cell in the ground convert into the many other vitamins or minerals needed by body. The second, stimulate insulin production to the help reduce appetite and apparent hormone level to make a digestive system work heavier. The last, become a reserve energy source in the form of glycogen and will be used when we start lack of energy. The next we move to what is the fructose. Fructose is a simple sugar, has many kinds of honey, fruit, and also in vegetable. Moreover, it is commonly added to processed food in form of high fructose corn syrup. Fructose bond with glucose, another monosaccharide from sucrose or table sugar. Fructose also occurs naturally in abundance in fruits and lesser amount in numerous vegetables such as onions and potatoes. I have some examples for fruit with high fructose, such as dried fruit, mango, bananas, the last in red Besides the food that are high of fructose, they also contain a small amount of substances that are beneficial to your health. The next slide will show you about function of fructose in the body. Glucose travels in the blood to all the organs and muscles, where they are converted into energies. Fructose and fatty acids are also source of energy for the body. I have a metabolic effect of fructose. Fructose is slowly absorbed into the intestine. If excess fructose is consumed, unable to absorb fructose causes a bacterial fermentation, so lead to irritable bowel syndrome. Absorbed fructose is converted into glucose approximately 15% and small amount of glycogen greater than 17%, lactate 25%, and smaller fatty acids. That's all the picture want to say. So let's turn to the next slide. I have one question. Should you drink the fruit juice or eat it directly? If I were you, I will choose eat it. The amount of liquid in fruit juice contains most of vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals. However, in the process of fruit juice, I accidentally lose its heavier fiber content. Fruit juice so convenient, but is it really nutritious? The first, fruit juice has a lot of sugar. The amount of fiber and nutritional components in the fruit juice have been significantly reduced after processing. Even contain a large amount of sugar, the main cause of rapid weight gain. The second, fruit juice is absorbed too quickly. Fruit juice are absorbed by the body too soon, and by the time it reaches the stomach, the body will not be able to weather the liquid suffering or juice. The last, fruit juice increase the risk of diabetes. Fruit juice loses many nutrients and especially fiber after the processing. The quality has effects of supporting digestion and slow down the absorption of sugar in fruit. Therefore, scientists suggest that increasing juicing increases the risk of diabetes, as well as a link between the large juice consumption and disease development in children. Because of those three important reasons, you should say no to a lot of foods that eat full sugar that absolutely no fiber. So eating whole fruits is better than drinking juice. This is some reference you can access to this to find information in reason. If you have questions, you can write under this video. I will reply as soon as possible. Thanks for your listening.